that much harder to track where he is and gives him that much more of an advantage as he does it there on Chundis, a very good player. And again, the loot is right there, and he takes advantage of it, picking up B&Q effect as well in that circumstance, and then dipping back into the storm. Unfortunately, didn't get the victory out, but 14 points and the top 3 is still a 21-point performance for E11 Stompy. He's got to be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely happy with that. It's so interesting to watch his aggressive style of gameplay, kind of what we saw.
Mongrel in the house. I've been very...
Get into some more games today, guys. I think we got Golden Boy and Monster over here is going to take it away. We got Mongrel. Woo! Let's get it.
Mongrel in the house. I've been very much looking forward to seeing Mongrel play. I know we saw him in the elimination feed on the receiving end of getting...
That's the official events.
That's
so
true, yeah.
good to see the younger competitors able to make or break here in the scene right now.
I've been more impressed every single day with the players we have in this community and the youth. I'm glad that the age limit is where it is because we're seeing a lot of talented youngsters that are bringing it, man. And you know, as an old guy, it makes me kind of reevaluate my situation. But I will say, man, very impressed. And you know, talking to young players, well, Mongrel, this young man is so good, so disgusting. I think that during the Lux Cup, a lot of people were saying that, you know, Mongrel, maybe Beatrice Mongrel, one of the best duos, right?
Yeah, the duos.
You know, and does that correlate, though, to the solos? I mean, Mongrel slayed out so many times. When I tune into his stream, his kids, he's a savage. And then Nikov is in here, too. And Tyovsky as well. Get some good players here, but Mongrel's going to go in for it. And Tyovsky was just not ready for that at all. He's just going to boom that door, just shut. With that heavy snipe and then punishes him, catches him complete. Mongrel does get tagged up a little bit, Monster.
Mongrel, one of the best mechanical players and one of the few mechanical players that his mechanical skill can carry him. And by mechanical, I just mean the speed and action of which he can just make his plays, right? The edits, his shots, everything. He is so on point. When he commits, he is confident every single time. Most of the time, he is just faster than his opponents and more accurate.
This kid's aim is ridiculous. Now he's continuing to put some pressure down, and here and there, right? He's putting some shots down, seeing if he could benefit from it. He knows, he's like debating on the picks and chooses of the fights he can take. That's what I was gonna say. You gotta let me finish my point, Mongrel. This guy is disgusting. It's like he's looking at it. He sees, okay, this is weak. This is a weak wall. I could go after this player. This player's going to get pressure from the other side. Let me try and third party this fight, benefit from this. He's hitting him at all these different angles.
That's right. It's another thing. Just identifying what walls are freshly built, what players are behind those walls, you know, in a heel stance or something like that. He catches all these guys off guard. That's why he has 5 eliminations right now. But it is time to go. It's a long rotation for him to make, and many others here as he pops that rift to go. Unfortunately, it was a launch pad nearby. He didn't quite catch it. But this rift is still going to be a fantastic one because it's going to allow him to keep all of his materials as all these other players have to make this long rotation here.
Sometimes you don't really get to use a community launch pad.
You don't.
You know, it'd be like that sometimes. You know, it's sad times for Mongrel.
Sad times.
But hey, he manages to use that rift to go, which is going to give him that elevation necessary. I wonder where he's going to go coming out of that. We got Nikov, who's going to be, I think, one of the highest positions here. In fact, maybe the ultimate high ground for Nikov. At this moment, though, he needs to be careful because he get challenged, as we saw off screen just a moment. Mongrel still continuing to be down low. A lot of players just going to be surrounding him. I think I saw a boogie bomb just go through as well. And Mongrel, though, managing to just stay up despite the carnage that is unfolding around him.
Oh boy, he's finding some more loot right here that's going to allow him to replenish up. So he's looking good this game. Let's see what's going on here. What decision is he going to make? Who's his next target? Who's his next gentleman? Takotos. Who's going to go down there? Jetpacks takes himself out to the storm there. Don't know how he does that when he had a baller, but it happened.
But it happened. Hey, like I said, sometimes it really do be like that.
It does be like that. All right.
He saw one player down low, but he also saw another player coming on the left side. So he, wisely enough, is just going to get right back into a safe spot. And he's going to push out now. And I like watching from Mongrel's POV. His decision-making. It's something.
He owns that wall. He does. He does own the wall. I was
Tap
wrong.
that player. That's going to be another huge elimination for Mongrel.
It was like I thought about it, and then Mongrel thought about it. He said, "Wait, that's mine." Boom! Hit him right there. That guy's out of the game. Back to the lobby it goes.
And you were talking about this in the previous game, Monster, kind of spreading out your cover, right? Spreading out like what you have. And owning as much as you can, because you never know, moments like that where you're just going to run in and someone's going to own this. And now down 2K, looking to go for the elimination here. Player, though, wisely enough, is going to defend himself, and he's going to just drop downs. He's looking to just establish himself, slow it down, find another player, and I think he saw someone right below him. That's going to be Stormy Wright, and he goes in for that fight. Stormy Wright just tries to protect himself. He is going to get hit. No shields left for Stormy. Downs is going to get hit by the Storm, though. Instead, they're going to continue to chase. Then Mongrel, up above on that high ground, bringing himself back to life with that campfire.
Ooh, I wish he got a little further out. He's not going to get all the heals he needs, but it doesn't matter if he can get this elimination. It's going to top him off right here. Can he get this one? Oh, Cam was trying to pop a heal or something there. He's going to get owned by that one. Perfect shots, too, right overhead. Easy. Right there.
That was rough, too, because that player just did not move because they were getting healed up. It was so... at that point in time that Mongrel just punished him for that one. And then that was Stormy Wright, who ends up falling down low to Jaspe. And again, he does it again. Mongrel continuing to just shed destruction down low onto these players, and they're none the wiser to it. Mongrel continues to display why he's one of the best.
It's a 1v1 right here, Golden.
This is it, a 1v1 now, 9 eliminations for Mongrel. Mongrel's just going to go in for the fight. He's going to own this in 143 clean. That's number 10. That's 20 points. Mongrel with a victory royale.
That is a great game for Mongrel here, who ended second in the qualifiers yesterday. So every big game like that is going to help propel this man up the standings here. Great game for Secret Mongrel.
I'm shaking my head, dude. That was just disgusting.
One of the things people don't talk about, just having high ground, you're more likely to get headshots too. Just the angle. Like, it's all ahead.
But the way that he was doing it, though, right? Like, a lot of these players, he just... And we're going to continue to do that throughout the day, jumping into all the different circles, all the different games at the 4th or 5th circle, getting mid-game to late-game action on broadcast. Wakey, a little bit of a mind game here, trying to get control.
I like what's going on here. This is a mind game.
It's a tug of war.
It really comes down to who's going to break the pattern and catch the other off guard.
Wakey, what is his decision here? Because he just has to keep defending.
Honestly, we've seen people go from this defensive edit to just make a box and jump out and headshot people. So it is going to be an interesting one. Looks like he is going to regain the top, but nope, he loses it again here.
Just at that moment, ends up losing it out.
Okay, look, breaking up the pattern, now targeting the walls as well. And that's what I talk about, going for the counter edits. Just like that, you can't get punished.
That whole game is why I love competitive Fortnite. That whole moment.
Time to kick off the Fortnite World Cup competition. From April 13th to June 16th, we'll be running Fortnite World Cup Online Opens, where you can qualify to compete for your chance at a piece of the $30 million prize pool. But how will these work, you ask? Each week will alternate back and forth between solos and duos competition, with players qualifying from each server region in Oceania, Asia, Europe, Brazil, NA East, and NA West. To find specifics for your server region, go to Fortnite.com/World Cup. To play in the online opens, you'll need to compete in the new Arena mode, an always-on form of competition where players can rank up tiers and leagues. It all starts in the Open League, and when players earn 125 points, they'll advance into Contenders League. After that, you'll need to build your way up to 300 points to unlock Champion League, where the Saturday Online Open players will be chosen. Then, we'll take the top 3,000 solo players or 1,500 duos from that Saturday semifinals and advance them to the Sunday finals. Each Sunday, 20 players will rise to the top and qualify to join us in New York for the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Buckle up, because we're officially on the road to the Fortnite World Cup Finals. In just a few months, we'll see the greatest Fortnite players in the world go head-to-head to determine who will take the title of World Cup champion and become part of the global phenomenon that is Fortnite. Hundreds of players will compete on stage in New York City for their chance at Ultimate Battle Royale glory and their piece of $30 million. But let's look back at how we got here. The competition was hot at our first major live event at PAX West, where we held the Summer Skirmish finale. This open format pitted over 900 players against each other, and Morgassi was able to rise out of the masses and take home nearly $250,000.
A life-changing amount of money.
Fall Skirmish came next, where 500 players competed not only in Battle Royale competitions, but build-offs, challenges, bake-offs, and cosplay competitions to win prizes and valued club points. This all came to an insane conclusion at TwitchCon, where Tfue and Cloaksy were able to fend off the competition and win it all. Finishing off the year, we dove into the Winter Royale when the first ever open online qualifier was hosted, featuring the top 200 players from North America and Europe. In the end, the stream Skype dominated the European qualifier, semifinal, and final to come out on top. And on NA, Nolan beasted his way through the rounds, outperformed the Infinity Blade, and took home the crown. 2019 kicked off with the Secret Skirmish, where Ghost Saf and Rise Ronaldo took the top spot in duos, and the solos competition ended with an unbelievable performance from Ghost Bizzle, who took it all with the most clutch Fortnite finish in competitive history.
Around, shot comes in, a limb for Bizzle, turns on the player above. That's it! He did it before! Bizzle with the victory!
But this unbelievable action isn't limited to offline events. We've watched competitors get themselves ready for the Fortnite World Cup through their participation. Qualifies early, or will they have to sweat it out every weekend to make it onto the World Cup final stage? We could not be more excited to see this story unfold and to watch these players on the World Cup final stage. We could not be more excited to see this story unfold and to watch these players on the stage. We could not be more excited to see this story unfold and to watch these players.